possum over there. I guess that's where it lives. I'm starting my hike at Iroquois Park on a cloudy Sunday morning. I've already seen a possum. I think it's going to stay cloudy all day. And then later on tonight we're going to have thunderstorms. Look at the beautiful redbuds. It rained last night, but I don't think it rained very much. That's the North Overlook up there. I'm going to hike off in this direction. I was expecting rain this morning, but they changed the forecast and it's not going to be raining until later. And later we're going to get severe thunderstorms. That's one forecast I hope they change. I'm looking in front of me and I see some deer. One is bedded down. One of these was bedded down and it just got up. I see 4 now. There might be more. I see 5 up there. There are 3 bedded down. And I think 3 standing up, so that makes 6. There's 3 bedded down and 2 walking. And there's another one off to my right. There's the one off to my right. And there are the 3 bedded down. And there's another one bedded down, so that makes 7. This one is chewing her cud. So now there's 4 bedded down. And there's another one bedded down. Now 3 of them got up and are walking off. Now there's only 2 bedded down. I'm losing count. Hello, pretty girl. They're all walking off down there. Now they're walking off in different directions. I think there's about 7. But there could be more. I know there's at least 7. I don't know how many's down there. But the rest of them are walking off in this direction. And this is the direction I'm going. There's one next to that tree. I'm not going down there. These deer keep changing directions. These are walking up the hill. And I see some down there. One is bedded down. There's the one bedded down. And the rest of them are on the way up the hill. These are high up on the hill. And the others are walking off over there. This is a very young buck. I think this is a doe. And I think this is another doe. I'm looking down the hill and I see one bedded down. A beautiful doe. And I'm looking over to my right and I see another deer. I have no idea how many deer are in this area. I know there's at least 7, but I think there are a lot more. Maybe not a lot more, but I know there's more than 7. But when they spread out, it's hard to keep up with them. I'm going to hike off in this direction. Now this one is walking down the hill. I think it's going to go join the others. I think she sees them down there. I think the other ones that are up the hill will probably eventually join them. More beautiful redbud trees. There's a deer in front of me. I'm hiking down this hill. There's another one. I'm gonna hike down there and cross the gully and then hike up another hill. I haven't crossed the gully yet, but I see some deer pretty far in the distance. There's one there. I'm crossing the gully and I'm on my way up this steep hill. Looking over to my right and I see some deer. They're back there in that mess. I see some more deer, or it might be the same deer. They found a really good hiding place there. Wonder how many deer are in there. There's another one. I'm looking down the hill and I see 2. think this one is eventually going to cross the gully down there. I see 3 over there. This one is very close to me. I'm pretty sure she's going down there to cross the gully. Are you going down there to cross the gully? But she's not in a hurry. Now, how many are back there? I'm counting 4, 5, and maybe more. And the one behind me getting ready to cross the gully. That makes 6. When they're in an area like this, they're not very easy to count. I think these are the same deer I saw earlier. They just happen to be going in the same direction I am. Not now, they're going in the direction I'm coming from. Deer all over the place. When I was in the other area, I counted at least 7. And these are the same deer, I think. There's another one that's going down there to cross the gully. I bet they all will eventually go over there. And that's where I'm going to hike now. But before I go over there, I'm going to hike up this hill. When I hike, I change my mind a lot. I don't think I'm going to cross the gully down there. More beautiful redbud trees. I found an eastern box turtle. It's still a little muddy from the winter. This is the first eastern box turtle I've seen this year. Well, that was a pleasant surprise. I'm about as high as I'm going to hike on this hill. Now I'm going to take off in that direction. Well, I hiked the high ground long enough. Now I'm on my way down this hill. I see a deer in front of me. And there's another one up there. There's the other one. So far I only see 2. I think there's some more. There are more deer up here. I see 2 of them bedded down. There's the other one. So I think there are at least 4. I'm going to hike around these two. There's another one over to my right. That's where I was going to hike. There's two walking around and two bedded down. There's the two bedded down. And the two walking around. This still is very close to me. She's just ignoring me. And so is this deer. They're both ignoring me. And those two bedded down were also ignoring me. I'm getting around them now. I'm on my way up this hill. I'm on my way up this hill and I found another deer bedded down. This one got up. You didn't have to get up. She got up, but I think she's ignoring me. She's not running off. She's on her way down the hill to get with the others. That's where she's going. And I'm on my way up another hill. I see a turkey up there. Getting a good picture of a turkey in an area like this is almost impossible. It took off in that direction somewhere. I tried to find that turkey again. Oh, wait a minute. I see two of them. Right there. There's two of them up there. Where'd the other one go? There it is. I'm trying to get a little closer to them, but they're not letting me. I tried to get closer to them, but no luck. And now I don't know where they are. When they get in an area like this, they're about as elusive as a coyote or a fox. And I see Krupp's Point up there, so I might as well go ahead and head up to Summit Field. Made it up to Krupp's Point, and I'm on Top Hill Road. Came from the bottom of this hill. Still looking for the turkeys. Listen to all the birds. Now I'm in Summit Field. I think that's a brown thresher up there. It is a brown thresher, making all kind of noises. high up in the tree, very far away from me, and it's a little dark. Got a little closer to it, but it's still dark. Having trouble holding my camera steady. Wish it wasn't so dark. This is a little better spot. Beautiful brown thresher. I'm checking out the pond in the center of Summit Field, and I see 2 male mallard ducks. Two beautiful male mallard ducks. I'm going to do a takeoff. I'm on my way to the larger pond up next to the rustic pavilion. I thought they were getting ready to take off. I thought those male mallard ducks flew over here. This is the pond next to the rustic pavilion. This one was out of the pond, but it didn't stay out for long. There's the rustic pavilion. We're going to take off. Oh, I see a vulture flying over. There's 2 of them. There's the other one. Found a turkey up here in Summit Field. Two turkeys. Well, one of them took off to my left, and the other, here comes the other one. There they go. Picking up speed now. I found the turkeys again. Still in Summit Field. There they go. I think they're going to cross Top Hill Road. They just crossed Top Hill Road. Now they're headed down that hill. Those rascals. I see them down there. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to them again. I followed them down here to the red trail, and I think they crossed the red trail, but I have no idea where they are now. Oh well, I got some halfway decent pictures and video of them. Now I'm going to head down to my car. I hear a Carolina wren, but I don't see it. I made it down close to the bottom of Uphill Road. I'm on Rundle Road, and that's the golf course over to my right. And there's the clubhouse in the parking lot where I am parked. It is time for this old man to go home.